guys, it's Southern Sweet Tea back with another video, and today's video is going to be my weekly recap and how I did as far as my journey to a better me, and it's also going to be a recap of what I learned in church today. So I also have my notes right here from our bulletin. And I am very relaxed today. Today's Sunday, February the 21st, and Sunday is my day that after church I just lay around in my pajamas all day. So that's why you see me in this shirt and my hair in a mess, and I'm not really all that, pretty, but that's okay. For purposes of this video, it's okay. So, my weekly recap this week was really good. I think I did really good as far as how I handled myself. I did have a moment this Tuesday that I took an ex-boyfriend, or I picked up an ex-boyfriend and we went out to lunch, but it is not the boyfriend that beat me. This is a different boyfriend. But we've kind of worked through our issues, and we are kind of really good friends now. So even though my mom doesn't approve, and I probably should not be leaning on him, because I know that I have a problem with leaning on people and not wanting to be by myself, which is a big problem for me. But so I did that, and then I felt really bad about it. So I will not be doing that again. I need to learn to handle my own issues and lean on God and not anybody in human form except for my family. But it has to be just me, my family, and God, because anything else is going to hinder my progress, and I'm not going to make any progress. So that was my weekend recap. That was my big stumbling block this week. I also have to really start tightening the screws on my studies, because I've been kind of falling behind on that. So if you guys want to see tips on how to study or anything school related, leave me a comment down below, and I can definitely and would be more than happy to film videos over that. So today I'm going to talk about our sermon, and our sermon today was about when your faith is under attack. The text is Luke 22:31-34. And this is basically the text in the Bible that Jesus was talking to Peter and said, by the time morning comes, you will deny me 3 times. And Peter said, no, Lord, no, I won't do that. And we all are guilty of doing that from time to time, because, if you are a Christian, and this is pretty much aimed at Christians. So, if you don't like where this topic of conversation is going, I would close the video now, because the rest of this video is going to be talking about my the sermon I learned in church today. So, it was talking, we all do that to Jesus sometimes when we say, no, Lord, I won't do that to you. I would never, blatantly sin against you, or I would never, we say that to ourselves, but we do it anyway. And one of the points that we had 3 main points that were made, and one of the points was trust in Jesus more than you trust in your emotions. And I am majorly guilty of doing this, because I am a very soft-hearted and tender-hearted person, and my emotions pretty much run my life most of the time, which is terrible to say, but they really do. So, don't let your emotions lead you, let Jesus lead you. Don't let anger or love or lust or any of those emotions lead you to make decisions, because when you do that, you will always fail. I am a prime example of that. I have most of my life, and I'm only 20 years old, guys, but most of my life I have let my emotions lead me, and that I always end up stumbling and falling, and God always pulls me out. So that is a lesson that I'm trying to learn, is don't let my emotions lead me. Let God lead me, let Jesus lead me, let me be led by His worship and prayer and the Word and fellowship. Let Him lead me, not let me lead me. The next thing is cooperate with God's character building process. Grow and mature. So when we go through trials and we go through tribulations and we go through problems, we should grow and mature from those problems. We should always take away something from the lessons that we learn. And this cooperate with God's character building process, every time we go through a problem, God builds character in us. He strengthens our faith. He strengthens our resolve. He strengthens us and He builds character in us so that next time we are faced with this issue, we know what to do. And we grow and we mature. And so a verse for that was James 1, verse 2 through 4. So look that up. I don't have it memorized, or I don't have it written out, but that is in my notes. So the next thing is take your focus off of yourself. And this is something else that I need to learn, is take your focus off of yourself. Don't focus on you. Focus more on God, because when you focus on you, you get in your pity party and you get to, oh, nobody loves me. Everybody, the world is against me. Everything like that. So don't focus on yourself. Focus on God, and He will lead you in the right direction. And one thing that I'm going to start praying daily is that God uses me to help others, because that takes the focus off of myself, and He will use me to help others. So one thing that is in my bulletin is take up your cross. And there's a verse in the Bible that says take up your cross and follow me. And I think that's something that we all need to do, is to take up our cross and follow Jesus, and let go of the anger, and let go of the pain, and let go of the past, and let go of all of that, and just live our life to the fullest. So that is what I'm going to try to do this week, is these 3 bullet points. That is going to be my focus for the week. So trust in Jesus more than you trust in your emotions. Cooperate with God's character building process, and take your focus off of yourself, and use me to help others. So that is going to be what I'm going to focus on this week, and I will update you guys as the week goes along. If you like watching my updates, leave me a comment down below and tell me that that is something that you like to see. If you don't like watching them, then tell me and I will just stop doing it, or I will continue to do it and you don't have to watch it. But I just hope that you guys, if you are accompanying me on this journey, I hope that you guys are having good progress. And if you guys are accompanying me on this journey, leave me a comment down below and tell me how you're doing. Let me know how you're building your character, and how you're changing for the better, and how you're becoming the best you that you can be. So I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you sometime next week. Bye!